Oh, I think I could have gone reduced ablator on the heat shield, by the way. And yeah, whatever. This should be correct. And a little bit higher than actually it was earlier. And 1.2 thrust to weight ratio. Great. That's better than earlier, so everything should go fine. Shouldn't it? Probably should. Okay, sadly only 3 people still here in the stream. Ah, whatever. With the main cell it's actually really better. It looks not quite that doesn't look that nice, but the difference is not that big actually. From the appearance. Yeah, but still decent. Still looks awesome, by the way. Totally like the way this looks. And you can totally build huge rockets to go to, well, more or less everywhere. I just don't like the Apollo setup at the top, like the final payload. Apollo side lander, you can build an entire lander, like a single stage lander. Or if you want to go with lander and separate cruise ship for something like Eve or so, or even Tylo, Val or something like that, then having the lander on top and not on the bottom below the thing without having to reconfigure it mid-flight would be better. And you can see here, earlier we just burned around 14-15 kilometers worth burnout off the first stage, and now we actually are at 15 kilometers, now 16 kilometers, and we still got a decent amount of fuel left. Now we are already passing 20 kilometers. That's really pretty good. Passing 25, soon approaching burnout. 27, yeah, and then we have the engine cut off. Detaching, and second stage ignition. Good. And we have actually some aerodynamic forces which want to turn the craft a little bit. Not that bad actually. All 5 engines are burning, that's good. Still pushing our apoapsis. 50 kilometers. We can go just for auto SIS, follow the prograde marker. Should work out, by the way. And we can totally time accelerate now with that engine. 50 kilometers. Now, you know what, let's stop the auto marker. Follow the marker. I don't want to follow the marker too much below the horizon. Otherwise we will have a orbit below the atmospheric margin. And can I go 60 kilometers up apsis? Oh, it's pretty far away now. Now you can follow the marker more or less. Now we have 75 kilometers. That's good. That's a good orbit. And by the way, this will be next stage. Yeah, let's wait until we are actually just follow the staging process the way it is supposed to be staged, and everything will be good. So all of you guys, everybody's fine. That's great. Now we're in space, 70 kilometers up, 2 minutes until apoapsis. Still continuing our coast. Approaching apoapsis. Turning our craft towards apoapsis, towards the prograde marker. Passing apoapsis now, and still engaging the engine, full thrust. And we are in an orbit. 79 to 75 kilometers. Great. Next I'd say can decouple this node, getting rid of the launch escape system. Then on to plotting our maneuver node towards the moon. Set as target. They totally say you can have almost already just before night falls. So going pretty close to the moon. Not the far side. Yeah, there you go. Moon impact. Not Kerbin apoapsis. Moon apoapsis of 200 kilometers. There you go. No, that's already too much. There you go. Apoapsis of 40 kilometers. That's decent. How long do we have burn time? Estimated burn time 1 minute. So we are now around 1 minute before burn. Time to point our craft that way. Well, actually, this one should have been detached into the atmosphere. Whatever. Swinging around towards the marker. And full thrust. There you go. Good. Good, 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 good. And engine flame out soon. Here we have engine flame out, detachment of the stage, activating next stage, engine stage, and detaching fairing. Fairing detached. Still continuing to our burn, and almost perfect burn. Great. Let's fly towards the moon. Are we gonna hit the moon head on? No, we're not. No, we will totally hit the moon head on, by the way. Well, head on not, but okay, now this looks actually good. So, would you please stop moving at all? Okay, good. Then next, place this one. Not this one rather. And now, set as target onto your target marker, please. Well, let me just quickly wait until this goddamn thing passes through us, since it's kind of buggy and does not get thrown off. There you're gonna pointing towards our thing. Coming in for docking. Slowing down our lateral movement, which I earlier did. Slowing down and perfectly docked. Deactivate this one. Point retrograde. Point clack clack. Select the hub. Okay, what do we can take the scientist, so Kenkin. You'd be there, and our pilot, Johnson. Or what is it? Johnson. And now we have to, first of all, control from here. This way around, by the way. And then let me just quickly double check the orbital period. 20 to 26. Then going for a quick save and a screenshot, by the way, since we're already here. And then undock. Wait, what are you doing? Oh, this thing decided to point as well prograde. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, so you activate engine. Go slightly away with RCS and then retrograde. There you go. Let's land somewhere here. Oh, we should have done a plane correction, by the way. A slight plane correction, so that it is more in an equatorial orbit, not like this inclination. Well, it's not that bad actually. Let me just, there you go, in front of the, like between district crater, for example. And the other thing I want to quickly think about, so rotation. No, actually, I have no clue. Let's just leave it that way. One thing I might have forgotten to add is lighting, some landing lights. Let's extend the landing leg for first of all. Then I guess, oh, now we can actually really use this one here. Suicide burn count down 5 minutes, suicide burn 3 minutes, suicide burn delta V, burn altitude 3 kilometers. Okay, once we're 3 kilometers above altitude, then you might make a suicide burn. And by the way, I'd like to do that before we actually get there, so I can, and now please deactivate your RCS. I'd like to do some course corrections towards the north a little. Okay, no, that's good. And I don't want to hit those bloody cliffs, since these cliffs are before we touch them, aren't they? Let me just quickly scroll out here. Whoa, this looks actually really beautiful. No, I say I land over there, so those cliffs are where I land, and like totally. You know, let's just land on the general area where I'm at right now. This looks actually pretty good, so let's time accelerate. I'm so gonna hit those cliffs. I'm so afraid that I'm gonna hit that cliff there. With 60 meters of suicide burn cannon is still not good, but I'm more afraid of hitting the bloody terrain there. 40, no, we're totally gonna hit it. Oh! Have you guys seen that? That was literally nothing in terms of remaining altitude. Oh my god! Have you guys seen that? Okay, we have 30 meters of vertical speed. That's okay, that's decent. We can totally slow down now this way. Oh my god! I will totally have a look at that later on. Now where are we? We're now in this crater. I said I want to land between the craters, not in the crater. Vertical speed, that's bad. Since it's even going up. Okay, now more or less level. You can see here also the light is not burning, so it's not really going down. Okay. So I can hide the marker. Since now we're gonna touch down gently on the surface. There you go. Now first we should, well, I did quick save, so that's good. Now you can totally get rid of the landing thing. And let us scientists go out. Whee! Boing, 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 boing. Okay, so dear scientists, let me, wait, where's the sun? First of all, the important part, the important things. We're on a pretty nice cliff, well, not quite at it, but pretty close to it, that we can call it. And we can see Minmers, and Kerben will be, Kerben will come up exactly from where we came, like this direction. So that means we have to plant our flag. And the question is, put the RCS away. Now the question is, how do we have to plant the flag? This way around, probably. Plant the flag, so that we can see it that way. Almost perfect, yeah. Apollo, let's say 1 Here. And a smiley. There we go. And let's turn around. You're not gonna turn around the way I want you to turn around. Yeah, you do. There you go. And now this way. Wrong button, sorry. Quick saving. And there he goes. Yeah. Okay. That looks decent. I just have one problem. This thing does not have any reaction wheel, which is really surprising for me. Wait, why am I accelerating? No, 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 no. I'm totally flying to the wrong direction. I'm so stupid. God damn it, wrong direction. Stupid me. And woo, that's too close. That's bloody too close. You point backwards. And actually, why not doing this one? This is pretty decent. This is ridiculously close. This is ridiculously close. Oh, that was a really fast docking. Perfect. I mean, the docking itself maybe not that perfect as a approach. Took quite a while for the approach, but the docking itself was extremely quick. And now we have a pretty bright sunrise. Kerbal rise. And now here we are. Docked. Let's go another for another. Wait, no, no, other way around. No, how do we make a beautiful screenshot? There. Really dark. I can add a lot of text there. Thumbnail. Okay, good. This one's done. And now we can, of course, if I find the crew hatch, that is. No, that's just my marking. That's another side. That's the wrong side. There you go. There we have the crew hatch. Gonna transfer our lovely Kerbals into that thing. And wait, this one has no probe control. Okay, then go. That's not quite the way I want it to be, but sure. Okay, first we can totally undock that thing, and we can totally go the other way around, and this way around, and we're back in an orbit. Also, not a bad picture actually. Let's scroll in a little bit. No, that actually looks not that. Wait, if we were looking at that thing sideways and then going over there, now this looks decent. There you go. And now out of the sphere of influence. Still not gonna hit the KSP though. Oh, it's a shame. But anyways, not too bad though. Let's see, what's the next stage? There's decoupling. There you go. I have no clue why we have a green and a... how's it called? A green and a blue line there. No clue at all. But so be it. We have a blader, we have electric charge, no mana perhaps. So let's just time warp until we hit the atmosphere. And below us is now the KSP, slightly to our right when the mouse cursor is. How much? And there we go, splashdown. Perfect. And recovering vessel. Okay, cool. Good to know that's free. Okay, so that's it. Mission complete, everything successful. Yeah. Perfect.